One of my favorite things about Spider-Man games is that we get to see concept art behind the character. We get to see concept arts of the spider suits, of different characters, their evolutions, and I've done a video on the evolution of the advanced suit 1.0 all the way up to 2.0, but now we have actual concept arts behind advanced suit 2.0, and we get to see the design of what could have been. And in this video I'm going to be creating a tier list, and you can pick your favorites as well in the comments below. There's some fantastic designs here, trust me, you don't want to miss any of them. And without further ado, let's jump straight into it. As you can see here on screen, this is what the original advanced suit looked like. This is the original 1.0 version, and I feel like it looks a little bit better here specifically because the colors seem to be more red on it, because the original was just very orangey. I didn't really like that at all, right? Then we get to the actual edits here, and this is quite interesting of what we could have had, right? So this is the first version, and I'm not the biggest fan of this one, but weirdly enough, there was like a fan art that was quite similar to this. And as you can see, the actual emblem starts to like overextend into even like the belt area and all over the arms, and I feel like it's just a bit much. There's just too much going on here, especially with the segment bit here. It's way too much. I will say I like the boots actually on this. I think the boot bits here are interesting because the bottom part of the suit couldn't always use more red. It's very like top heavy, the final suit, but when it comes to this bit here, it's not too bad. However, I really don't like what's going on over here. Like, there's just too much red. It's just way too much with the emblem. So as you can see, that was like that was the first like initial edit of the advanced suit, and for that one I have to put it into awful personally, just because I just did not vibe with that one whatsoever. I don't know, it just did not look good at all. But now we move on to the second edit here, and as you can see, it's pretty much the same thing, but just like with a black emblem. Like, they were just testing it out to see what it looks like, and like more red colors when you go back and forth. And yeah, no on this one too, personally. Okay, you can leave your own comments down below and tell me which one's your favorite. But this, I don't know, like, I used to think a black emblem would be super like awesome on a Spider-Man suit like this, but it really doesn't stand out too well in the game. We saw this with the concept art for the original advanced suit, and yeah, I'm still not really feeling it here. So I feel bad, man. Like, the artist Daryl Mandryk, I think is the name, is fantastic concept artist for sure. We've been getting a lot of stuff, but it's just, obviously, you know, you go through a lot of revisions and versions and things, and some just aren't as appealing, and that's why they weren't used. So yeah, but it's great to be able to see what could have been, right? So number 3, there's a little bit of a difference here. You know, we went with like different sort of, I guess, like a different color and different material here, and it's still mainly the same like concept, but just different materials, right? So like, you can see the colors are changing and everything like that, and it looks a bit better for some reason, I guess, but at the same time not really. Like, this whole area is just very, I don't know, there's just too much going on, man. Seriously, there's way too much going on here. And the emblem, like I said, it's a cool concept. Like, in concept, I like the way this connects here, and I would have liked to see the back of this concept. It would have been cool, but this bit here, it's just too much. Maybe if it went upwards like that, yeah, I could see it, but then it'd be very similar to, I think it's one of Ben Reilly's suits, right? So that's definitely a no-no on that one as well, and I feel bad for putting it here as well. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, just not my cup of tea, really. Oh my god, this one's really bright. What is going on here? Again, still the same thing. There will be some different designs, don't worry. We're just looking at some revisions here, and oh man, this is way too bright. Holy, yeah, there's a ton going on here. No, I don't even need to really take too much time with this. That's just too much as well. It's just way too red. Too much. And then we get to this one here. I actually like the heavy outlines. Like, for some reason, it adds a lot to the suit, like to separate, like the, the borders, they separate a lot of the, like, red and kind of give it a decent little contrast, I guess, or separation. It makes it a bit better, but it's still nowhere near, like, too good. Because, look at this. I don't know what's going on here either. But like the boot part, like I said, I vibe with that, but the knee pads is a bit weird. And yeah, this bit is okay, but maybe if it extended down and connected to the boots, it would be better. But yeah, it's just the logo just looks completely weird from what I'm used to, and it just throws me off way too much. So like, it's better, but it's still kind of meh. Listen, right now Gamersubs has a really cool deal going on where if you use my code iVoltex, you get free shipping on any order over $39 or $40 up until the 5th of the 2nd. Trust me, free shipping, this is worth it. Trust me, just go crazy. There's so many fantastic flavors. Just really go ahead, check it out, enjoy it. Thank you so much. And now we get into the cool ones. So this is where now we start to get a lot more freedom when it comes to kind of messing around and seeing how things fit. So they kind of went with a more, this was kind of Superman, you know, right? Like, not obviously the emblem, but like the shape here, it feels very like, you know, very militaristic actually, or hell, even like Captain America style, like shape, if that makes sense. I don't know, but it's kind of interesting. Like, I kind of like it better than what we had before, because it's kind of segmenting a bit better. The emblem's definitely interesting. It's a lot more different here, actually. And you've still got like that bit that separates up there at the shoulder pads. But the emblem's definitely a little bit interesting. I'll give it that. But again, it just becomes way too blue. You need that bit to connect down here. Like, if we connect it, oh man, I could almost see it now. So if you just went like this and connected these bits here, oh man, that would have looked so good. Maybe even this bit could still work. But yeah, I actually like this one a little bit. Like, it's okay, but there's still a lot more to go through. Then we have another one that's based on like the advanced suit 1.0, as you can see, but it's actually kind of just did what I wanted it to, right? It just combines the belts and gives it that classic Spidey look. Yeah, I see it. Like, obviously there's differences, clearly, but it uses a similar base. So this is the B version, and yeah, you could see like they kept this bit here for the final version. They get rid of that, but the boots, man, this white like bit here, the pointy bit, I don't really like that at all. Like, I can almost see something good. Like, I really like the pointy emblem. I think this was a step in the right direction, and they were definitely onto something with that. So like, this one's also, it's okay, right? Like, it's all right. And then I think this is one of my favorite ones, and before you say anything, hear me out. I like the emblem a lot. I don't know what it is. It's just a huge emblem, right? Like, they just kind of just went for it, and it kind of works with the shape of the shoulder bit here. I think it's an interesting emblem, that's for sure. But, you know, they were on the money with the original emblem. But this is definitely an interesting look. And man, what is this? Oh my god. Just get rid of the belt and oof. Ah man, it's like, as much as I really like that, this kind of just drags it down. I don't know. Oh, it's very jarring. Like, I can't be the only one who thinks that, right? And then, you know, you've got like, I think they kept something similar to this for the boots. But yeah, it obviously, I feel like they couldn't settle onto what like red would look good here, so they just opted to remove it all. But it's an interesting concept, that's for sure. I'll still put this one into it's okay. Like, as much as I like the emblem, like, it's still it's okay, you know. Then here we are with another different one. This is an interesting belt, actually. Like, it's kind of interesting, but maybe if it pointed up instead of, I don't know even how they do that, but that's kind of interesting, actually. They were definitely trying something out. Interesting concept for sure. And then look at this. It kind of like breaks off here. I don't know. I kind of dig that. I kind of dig that. Because maybe it connects on the back there where the elbow is, the red. So here, this could kind of work. It's just this is too empty, you know? This is too... The emblem's also quite interesting too. It's very, very different to what we were used to. You know what's funny though? You could easily repurpose one of these, and if we ever go through the Clone Saga, because I don't remember if that was very elaborated on in like the logs or whatever when it comes to the backpacks and stuff, but it'd be pretty interesting if there's like a Clone Saga and, you know, there's just like one of these suits that Pete gives to his clone called Ben or something or whatever, you know, just a different spin on it here in the Insomniac universe. I could totally see something like that. And I don't know why I thought this was like a branded shoe. I was like, no. But yeah, interesting. Like looking at it like that, you know, yeah, like it's okay, I guess. Got a few and it's okay. Then I think we're back to that original sort of design. Oh no. Yeah, I'm still not vibing with this. It's just too much going on. Like in general, it's too much to look at, right? Like you've got a lot of segmented bits here, like especially in the middle. I feel like that's very off-putting. If you just kept this going straight down, yeah, like it could work. But I think the emblem just doesn't really work too well if you do, like if you just stretch it over to the arms. It just looks very weird, to me at least. Yeah, that's a no-no, like I said. That's oof. Alright. Oh, I see, they went with like bigger eyes on this one, so that's an interesting experimentation here. So bigger eyes, a bit of a segmentation separation up here where the shoulder pads are. Then they get rid of these like red bits here and give like a V shape. That's kind of interesting. Maybe just keep the whole boot like that, I guess. I don't know. It's definitely kind of difficult when you start doing things like that because yeah, I don't know. And then they kind of connect this bit here. The connected bit, it's too much. Like, look at how much this spider emblem extends. It goes too crazy, man. Like, it's way too much. But I find it interesting the way this spider connects here, like this leg connects. I like that. That's cool. And maybe they could have like connected this one as well, or maybe like put it out there like that. Yeah, that would have worked a bit better if you just pushed it out there and got rid of this red bit here. I don't know. But yeah, it's still like kind of meh, you know? Like I could kind of see it, but at the same time not really. And then this is like one of the craziest ones. It's kind of I don't know, it's very segmented, man. Like wow. But it kind of works, right? I like the way the emblem kind of like bends here. I think that's very interesting. Like the white bit here is okay. Like I kind of mess with this one a lot. This one might be my favorite so far, weirdly enough. You know, I didn't think I'd like it, but even the belt here, you can see like they ended up using something similar for the final version here. They just didn't go with the segmented bits. So yeah, I kind of dig it a lot, actually. I think this works quite well. I just wish it had a bit more red, because look, like I think these boots are exactly like the ones that they used in the final version. So yeah, this one goes in like great, not peak, but like great. So this has been my tier list. I'll leave a link to the tier list down below if you want to do it yourself. Let me know which version of the suit was your favorite. Check out the video on the channel.